The new generation of BMW's smallest sedan is here, and while the Bavarian automaker claims improvements in every aspect, we wonder, are the upgrades really that significant? Is the new BMW 2 Series 2 Gran Coupe worth it? We say yes, and here are 5 key reasons why you should get it. Let the countdown begin. Number 5. Fresh new looks. When we talk about reasons for buying a newer generation of any car, the exterior design is certainly one of the first things that come to mind. Well, the new second-generation Series 2 Gran Coupe is no exception, with its completely new, more modern styling, inspired by bigger siblings in the lineup, particularly the new 5 Series midsize sedan. First of all, the overall size remains pretty similar, though the new model is slightly longer and taller, but on the other hand, the wheelbase remains the same, so we can consider it pretty much the same as the predecessor. But what's not the same as in the predecessor is the new front face design, starting from new LED headlights along with the latest iteration of the brand's iconic kidney grille. Furthermore, let's not forget to mention that every model now comes standard with the M Sport look and stands out with a more aggressive stance thanks to features like large air intakes, black exterior trim, illuminated grille outline, and more. Also, when you look at the new sedan from the side, it looks sleeker, while the back of the car looks boxier than before, as well as more aggressive, particularly if you pick the higher M35 trim, characterized by those distinguished quad tailpipes. Of course, the more aggressive looks are complemented with brand new color options on offer, like new frozen matte paints. Those who want to stand out even more have the optional premium package, which unlocks a few more exclusive styling details, like a glossy black painted roof and a fine selection of 18 and 19-inch wheels. Number 4. New interior design. Another good reason to get the new generation Series 2 Gran Coupe is a completely new interior design. Of course, it's aligned with other BMW models in the way that it incorporates the same tech features, particularly that massive dash panel that combines a digital instrument cluster and infotainment system, 2 screens that are good for 10.3 and 10.7 inches respectively. The infotainment system uses the company's latest iDrive 9 software, which has a super fast response and great processing power, as well as extensive voice assist features. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard, of course, while you can also upgrade the cabin with wireless charging, premium Harman Kardon stereo, and many more. Of course, the whole cabin incorporates new aesthetics, including a fancy-looking backlit interior trim and materials that look finer than before. Furthermore, there's a long list of amenities, starting from heated front seats, head-up display, and massaging function. Once again, the 2 Series Gran Coupe stands out from the 2 Series Coupe and Convertible. Not only that it rides on a completely different platform, but it also features a notably more spacious cabin with more passenger room in every aspect. It offers 1.3 inches more knee room and 0.6 inches headroom, while the cargo area goes up to 15 cubic feet, which is actually on par with much bigger midsize sedans. In other words, the new 2025 BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe is stylish, capable, and well-built, but also a practical car. Number 3. Safety features. This redesign brings a lot of new technologies. We already mentioned things like new infotainment and instrument screens, upgraded connectivity features, and various convenience amenities. But things are nothing less impressive in terms of safety systems. In that aspect, the new Generation 2 Series Gran Coupe also has a lot of new things to offer. The list of standard features is pretty decent. Even in the most basic variants, you get goodies like forward collision warning and automatic emergency braking, along with lane departure warning, lane keep assist, blind spot detection, and speed limit info. But the story doesn't end there. There's also an optional Driving Assistance Plus package, which brings an additional set of goodies like distance control and steering assistant, but even that's not all. Another optional package you can get is the Driving Assistance Professional package, which adds goodies like side collision protection, front and rear cross traffic warning, lane change assist, traffic jam assistant, which allows hands-free driving at speeds under 40 miles per hour, and many more. With all these features in mind, we could say that the new 2 Series Gran Coupe is not just an engaging small sedan to drive, but also a safety powerhouse, suitable for all groups of drivers. Number 2. Upgraded powertrain. As you'd expect, the new generation also brings important revisions under the hood. Although it's essentially the same Turbo 4 from the previous generation, this 2-liter engine saw some quite big revisions that, according to the manufacturer, make it more efficient and also more powerful. The base model, known as the 228, now features 241 horsepower and 295 pound-feet of torque, which represents a notable step up compared to the previous version, which was good for 228 horsepower and 258 pound-feet. On the other hand, the more capable M235 actually went down in terms of torque from 332 to 295 pound-feet. Nevertheless, its max power is up and now goes around 312 horses compared to the 301 horsepower of the previous generation. But the bigger difference is probably the transmission, as the traditional 8-speed automatic gets replaced with a 7-speed dual-clutch gearbox for faster shifts and more engaging driving. For now, the Bavarian automaker offers both variants in the xDrive setup with a standard all-wheel drive system, but soon enough, the 328S Drive will join the lineup with its front-wheel drive setup. More power and dual-clutch transmission will certainly have a positive impact on acceleration and driving dynamics in general. The company claims 0 to 60 in about 5.8 seconds for the 228X Drive, while the M235 is rated at 4.7 seconds. Still, we think that the actual times will be even quicker, considering that even the previous generation with lower output and conventional transmission was able to do better than that. Number 1. Improved handling and driving experience. The new generation of the Series 2 Grand Tour continues as a significant departure from the rest of the 2 Series. While the Coupe and convertible ride on the CLAR platform and share most of the parts with the 3 Series, the Gran Coupe continues with a simpler design based on the 1 Series and UKL2 architecture. In other words, unlike most BMWs, it's a front-wheel drive vehicle rather than a typical BMW with rear-wheel drive. But does that mean it doesn't deliver the desired level of driving excitement? Not at all. Because all-wheel drive is available with both engines. More importantly, this redesign has brought massive revisions on the chassis, so the new sedan feels more responsive than before. BMW engineers did a lot of work to improve structural rigidity, while the new Gran Coupe also stands out with new suspension components. Adaptive dampers are part of the standard equipment, but buyers can still order passive units if they prefer. The handling has been revised too for better feedback from the road. Finally, there are new brakes with massive 15.2-inch front rotors and 4-piston calipers, along with 13-inch units on the rear end, which also contribute to the most engaging 2 Series Gran Coupe yet. The all-new 2025 BMW 2 Series Gran Coupe comes as a significantly improved entry-level luxury sedan, as a notably more appealing package than before. Updates are comprehensive, as the redesign addresses previous shortcomings while adding new appeal to its value proposition. Updates and upgrades are various, but the revised suspension and stiffened chassis are things that elevate the model's driving dynamics the most, to the level that closely aligns with the brand's performance heritage. Engine upgrades may seem modest, but the boost is more than welcome, especially in the base version, which now puts out 241 horsepower and benefits from the new 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, ensuring a sporty and responsible drive. Important technical upgrades come in a combo with aesthetics updates, including the now standard M Sport appearance package. With them, the new Series 2 Gran Coupe becomes even more attractive, while the same trend continues on the inside, with more upscale design and new standard features that elevate luxury to the next level. Heated sports seats, curved infotainment display, all kinds of driver assistance technologies, this compact sedan feels better than ever, and we have no doubt it has all it takes to catch up with direct rivals like the Acura Integra and Audi A3, which set pretty high standards for the segment. The 2025 BMW Series 2 Gran Coupe is still not as refined and precise as the 3 Series, but it got pretty close. Do you think BMW engineers have done enough to make this small sedan competitive in this highly demanding segment? Did you expect more? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.